All right, we got sound now. It helps if you turn the power button on.
Yeah, that would
Thanks,
help.
Paul.
Thank you, Paul.
Welcome to another Wednesday night live down south supernatural style. I'm Father.
And I'm Father.
And why are you leaning over talking and that very uncomfortable watching that? Oh, jeez.
I had to give it the seductive voice.
Yeah, we didn't have any. We did not. Definitely did not have any sound.
How you doing, Edna? She said, "Hey,
Hey, Edna, how are you? What's that big deal?"
what's up, deal?"
Yeah, it was real simple.
Hey, William.
It was a simple fix for us tonight on the audio. Turn the power on. Even I can handle that one.
Yeah, that beats us with all our audio issues.
My question is, how is everybody else tonight? We're good. We're here. We're happy. We're alive. How's everybody else? What's going on in everybody else's world?
Can y'all feel it?
What's up, Coffee Nut? Glad to join us. I like the name.
That's good news.
Okay, cool. Nice. Glad to have you.
Yeah, we're glad to have you on.
You can help us get a few more. Been a little bit stagnant lately. I shouldn't say stagnant, attracting new followers, I guess.
On YouTube, yeah.
Everywhere, every platform.
True.
So yeah, we need some.
Yeah.
It's been tough. It's been tough lately. I mean, we're not going to quit, but it's been tough trying to attract doing a little more newer content.
Yeah.
Trying to switch it up a little bit. Things like I said,
that's honestly what gave me the idea to come up with the different 3 to 4 episode series every other week, like I'm doing now.
Yeah, tell me about it.
That's why we're doing the 3 to 4 episode series every week, or not every week, but every other week.
So yeah, we picked a few locations that we're going to go back to on multiple times. One of them is the old 150-year-old home that we went in a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
We had some technical difficulties. We were trying to upload that video for it Saturday evening, and we were doing it away from our studio. And for some reason, we took our laptop with us, and we could not find our video on the laptop. It was supposed to save it in our CapCut Studio, and it did not. It was here, but it wasn't with us. Like I said, we were out of town. So yeah, that's why it didn't post. But with all that being said, we did actually drop a video Saturday evening, one from our visit to
Penhurst Asylum.
Yeah, the Penhurst Asylum.
For the Paracon. And when we dropped it, we added a few hashtags to it that I guess YouTube didn't like, and then they restricted the video.
Well, it said copyright, and there was, for the life of us, we've been through it. I don't even think it was the hashtags that we used, because we deleted the video, we re-uploaded the video and removed all the hashtags, and it's still copyrighted. The music was some little background music playing, and it was already checked through CapCut, and it said the music was fine. It was, music we were actually paying for through CapCut, part of our subscription with CapCut. So
yeah,
to this day, we just took the video down. Yeah. We've had so many videos, especially our Wednesday night lives, that got copyrighted by Facebook, and they definitely say that's not a good thing when that happens. YouTube. Yeah, sorry, YouTube.
YouTube loves the copyright,
But now we were playing music that we did not own by people we like, music we like to listen to, and to this day, I still miss the music. So yeah, copyright, yeah,
it's no friend.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I understand the thought of it. I understand what's going on. I don't know what this new button is in StreamYard. I understand. It's okay. You can't see the top right of it. It's right in front of your face. Right there.
Oh,
It's up on the screen up here. It makes a little screen right here. I don't know what's doing.
Show comments on stage. I think that basically means just up there where we are in the main screen.
Yeah, like I said, Dylan, the music was CapCut music. There was, it was generic, random music, kind of like the music we were just playing. What's up, Angel?
Hey, Angel.
But I'm telling you, we had so many of our Wednesday night lives. We started. Riley was telling me one day, he was like, "Man, it's probably hurting us. All our Wednesday night lives are getting copyrighted." I didn't even realize YouTube was doing that to us, and I think they make it where people can't see the videos. They kind of hide it in a way. You won't see it unless you actually go search for it to find us on Wednesday night, our Wednesday night live, because of all those copyrights we had. And if you guys remember, that's when we're playing music when we start music that we like, and it wasn't working out anymore.
So we had to end that.
So I feel like we should be happy. We should play whatever music we want.
Yeah.
Everybody knows we don't own any music.
Why not?
And the rest of the world doesn't either. If you hear a song being played, it's owned by that person who made that music. I guess that person needs to be compensated when you playing their music on air, on live TV or whatever it is. I guess that might be why.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, to be completely honest with you, I don't even own the right to turn half of this crap on we're working with by myself.
Well, something so simple, our little layout we have can be tough for us sometimes. So that's neither here nor there. We can move on from that one. But anyway, that's why I think we're still going to turn around. We're going to drop the video this Saturday. That's where we're trying to drop the one that we were going to drop from the Dell Farm Plantation home.
Yeah.
It ended up being a really cool investigation for Riley and I. We did something, and we talked about it a little bit last Wednesday. We did it in the broad daylight later in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And I really tell you, we were not expecting to get as much activity as we did. Man, we got it. We got a lot of activity. Nothing really nasty. No demonic stuff.
Well, it started off telling us that, remember the paratac kept spitting out the word devil? And I was like, I don't think the devil's here. I don't think we're that big. I don't think we've really earned the right to be talking to him yet.
Yeah. You just sound so, we're really country bumpkins. I'm sitting there listening to you like, I don't think. I'm like, what did you say? I'm sitting right beside you.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, it's called shadow banning. Yeah, I didn't know what it was called, but I have heard that that's really a thing. And it's probably happened to probably 70 or 80% of our excuse me, of our videos that we've been posting, or our Wednesday night lives and everything. But anyway, we'll keep trying. We're trying to do better. Trying to get a little different crowd. Trying to do some different things. The last few weeks we've had some guests on. Enjoyed that, but tonight we're going to be a little bit off topic tonight.
Yeah.
First off, I want to start and tell you why we didn't drop the correct video Saturday night, because we didn't have it. We didn't have it in our hand. We couldn't make it happen.
Yeah.
So we dropped the next best thing, and it got copyrighted.
So I just ended up deleting it a few days
Did
later.
anybody watch the video? Did anybody look at it? Did anyone look at the video that we did drop Saturday of Penhurst Asylum? Basically, just shows us moving around at Penhurst Asylum, what we saw, sights and sounds. Did anybody see it? Anybody? Because we left it up there. You left it up there a day or so.
Yeah.
So I'm curious if anybody did see it. We really didn't get any views on it, and it makes me think maybe because YouTube did block it in some sort of way. That might make sense, because Riley and I were talking about, man, that video has got like 2 or 3 views in 24 hours.
Yeah.
Which we hadn't been getting a lot of views, but we've been getting more than that. And it was really a cool little short video. It was only 6 minutes long. Really cool little video.
Yeah.
And I asked, did anybody see that video? Not because I'm mad because you didn't, whether you did or not. I'm curious, did anybody see any copyright in that video? Is there anything we could have done different in that video?
We ended up taking it down, big deal.
I guess we'll just post it again, man.
Yeah.
There were some people in it that I hashtagged. Jason Halls, the Taps crew. I hashtag Nick and Tessa Groff. And we were thinking, man, so maybe did those hashtags get it copyrighted? But I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you can pretty much. Can you not? We're just adding. Riley and I are just getting here after almost 2 years of doing this. We're just adding hashtags. We figured out, man, we need to do hashtags. That's where people search
Yeah.
those hashtags, and we might be found in little different areas. So we've added hashtags. So are you not supposed to do a hashtag and actually? Does it hurt you on YouTube if you do a hashtag and you name someone's name? Does anybody know? Anybody can help us with that.
Come on, drop a comment.
We don't know. We don't know. That's why. How about TikTok? Does anybody know? Can you hashtag a person's name, make it a hashtag on a YouTube video without getting copyrighted? Does that have anything to do with copyright? I always thought copyright was basically music, the music part of it.
Yeah. I thought it was, though. That's all I've really got time to get experience with about it. Or the only thing I've really noticed.
I don't know. We just keep picking away at it.
Yeah.
We will drop our video. Riley's been he done some editing to it for probably 2 or 3 days. Hashtags shouldn't be copyrighted, I don't think. Yes. That's what we were thinking. We've actually, speaking of that, so the music that we used on it might be one of the ones we used in some of our other graveyard videos we did. But the funny thing now, CapCut, speaking of the audio and the music, when you export a video that you've worked on out of CapCut and you export it to, just like you export it to YouTube or export it to your computer after you've edited it and added music or whatever.
Yeah.
CapCut performs its own. They check the whole video that you're doing, and it tells you whether there's copyright or not. And when we did that video, we checked it, and it said, CapCut reassured us there's no copyright.
Yeah.
And then you post it to YouTube, and immediately within a few minutes, you get a copyright notice from YouTube.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know if hashtagging an actual person, let's say a Nick Groff, hashtag Nick Groff, hashtag Jason Halls, if that would get a copyright. I don't think so.
I mean, you wouldn't think shouting them out would be a bad thing.
So me and Riley really didn't, we didn't even know that, Coffee Nut. We didn't know that. We like listening to music, man. Music's a big part of Riley's life and mine too. We love music, all kinds of music. So we were getting copyrighted the whole time, and we were just having our music played, played in the background. Here's another thing to think about. I don't know if you guys are familiar with. I know you are. A lot of you guys are probably familiar with TikTok. What is it? TikTok store? TikTok shop, and one I found lately, Whatnot, which is a place to sell live on. I've been looking at different sales on Whatnot, and the whole time I'm watching card collections where people are like buy and sell baseball and football cards, and the whole time they're playing music. I mean, any kind of music, all kind of music.
Yeah.
But that's Whatnot. I guess that's the difference in Whatnot and YouTube.
Yeah.
So evidently YouTube is a big stickler for it.
Yeah.
And I thought about that deal, and I was thinking about that. People who do the reactions to music, they're basically playing that music. If YouTube copyrighted them also, I was curious about that. So you think they get copyrighted? Man, a lot of those people got millions of followers, so it must not affect them too much.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we just post the video again. We could take the music all the way out and just see if it acted different without the music. Just to see. There's nothing in it that would cause a copyright.
No.
I mean, there are some pictures of us in there with some of the TV stars. That shouldn't be a copyright.
No.
I don't know. Who knows this day and time? Anyway, anybody hear about, I know you did in the paranormal world, What's everybody's thoughts on the death of Dan Rivera, the guy who's been on tour and handling the Annabelle doll for years? What's everybody's take on that?
Oh, I didn't know much about him. So.
Well, I don't know other than he's, what I saw, but the fact of the matter is, he passed away. Actually, I think while they in the motel room, while they had the Annabelle doll somewhere, and first thing you hear is people, start saying that basically Annabelle was the cause of his passing.
Yeah.
I think it's. I don't think it is. I'm gonna call it what I think it is. I think it's when it's your time's up, your time's up. Don't matter where you're at or what you're doing.
Don't look too much into it.
Yeah, no doubt. I think there's some darkness to that Annabelle. He had a heart attack. Is that what they're saying? I was curious if they had come up with a cause of death. I know they were checking it. I was curious about that. If there was a cause of death, and that can happen to any of us at any time.
Yeah.
Heart attack. Yeah. Well, all the skeptics will say, and all the people in the the big paranormal world, Annabelle caused that passing, which I don't think Annabelle had anything to do with it. However, speaking of Annabelle, I do think there's a certain darkness for sure that follows that doll and follows a lot of haunted objects. But I think that a lot of the darkness, to me, I feel like is manifested.
I think it's because so many people are processing thoughts about, oh my God, there's the Annabelle doll. There's so much evil around that doll. And if you got trillions of people in the world thinking all about that one little doll, of course, there's going to be something to it.
I mean, just building up energy over and over and over. And look at it. When you think about the Annabelle doll, what do you think of? A haunted, horrific, nasty doll, right?
Yeah.
And if everybody in the world's talking about that, they're manifesting.
Yeah.
And every time they see it and they're around it, they're manifesting. They're manifesting darkness.
Yeah.
They're manifesting negativity.
Yeah.
And I definitely believe if you get enough people manifesting things and talking about things and doing things, there's a big chance of
it's going to come to life.
Same thing with prayer. I think if you get lots of people in one place and people are praying and they're manifesting something that they need help with, there's a will, there's a way. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
And you're a sitting example right beside me of the power of prayer.
Yeah.
The tragic accident you went through and you're still here, but I feel like it might be a different outcome without all the thousands of people who are praying for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he just had a heart attack. I was curious if they'd come up with that. I was just looking at some of the posts when you're scrolling around, you start seeing people blaming the passing of that man on the doll. Man, it's a doll at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Are there haunted objects, Riley? Yeah, there's haunted objects.
120,000% sure there's haunted objects.
What's up, Ransom? How you doing, buddy?
Hi there, Lee. Once again, Lee, I'm going to attempt to have your shirts mailed off tomorrow morning.
Lee, we thought they were mailed off, and my daughter was cleaning up our dining room in our house that we don't use. The dining room table in our home is just a collect-all area. You guys know what that is. Everybody has a place in their house that collects everything.
They just throw stuff.
Our dining room is a very nice dining room, a beautiful big giant table. I think we've been living here 20 some odd years, and I think I've ate at that table one time.
Yeah.
One time.
I remember.
I remember the one. It was probably at a holiday.
Yeah.
But anyway, other than that table collects everything that we're all too lazy to go put up. We just go put it in. We call it the blue room. Go put it in the blue room.
Yeah.
So my daughter cleaned off some of the blue room table today, Lee, and found the bag of shirts that we got out a month ago for you.
Yeah.
So, right, we've hung them on the chair. They're going with Riley to mail them tomorrow. I know you ain't worried about it, but we are. we try to be men of our word. When we say we're going to do something, we're going to do something.
He's at his house thinking right now, them guys like, they were going to send my damn shirts off.
Checking me around.
He's thinking, I'm going to buy my own shirt. I'm going to buy a black shirt and duct tape down south on the front.
So just so you all know, we've been thinking. So you guys know, you've heard us talk about it. We've been thinking of some new shirt designs for down south. People been picking on us a little bit. We like this logo right here. We like the third eye. We still got our sigil in it. There's just a lot going on in there, but people picked on us a little bit. If you see the DSS, all you down south folks, we know the DSS stands for down south supernatural, right?
Yeah.
DSS.
Yeah.
But for people who don't know about us, if they see us walking around with a shirt that says DSS, first thing they're going to do if they got kids is turn around and look and see where the kids is at. Because they think we're from the Department of Social Services. We coming to get them kids.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you right now, me and him don't want no kids. We're good. We're good with the kids.
I'm good.
So yeah, but I still like it, man. I think that's a big. I think when we go somewhere, if we go somewhere and talk again, and we got our new logo, the shirt, that DSS. That's the first thing we say. Hey, we're down south supernatural.
Not
our logo is DSS.
Services.
I promise you, we didn't come here today to collect your kids. Keep your kids.
Yeah.
Dylan, yeah, you do. You working on it, buddy. You got 2 right now, and 1 in the oven. Big Deal's gonna be a father of 3, y'all. That's right. He's trying for that. He's trying for a little girl, I think. Ain't it right? He's got 2 boys.
He wants a little girl to put some sugar and all that salt, I guess you could say.
So we've jumped on from the Dan Rivera. Let it rest, y'all. Everybody, these people are out on all over social media trying to get them views. I get it, man. You need views. We need some views. We need some more followers. We do.
Yeah.
Riley, Greg, and Dylan. We need some followers. We need more followers, and we need things happening, to try to make it grow and be successful in other ways. We are successful, but we want to see our little social, our social status climb and get more viewers and get our name out there to more people. You guys know, we've preached about it for so long. But these people who are doing it over a man's name who just happened to be part of a team who handled haunted objects, and then you got the rest of the world who are out trying to get all these likes and views and everything. They're going to naturally turn it into a Annabelle unalived Dan Rivera. No, she did. No, she did.
I assure you it was not demonic. So, I just might.
No doubt. So I think we've been moving on pretty good tonight. We've already killed 30 minutes, man. What in the world? Time's flying.
Yeah, I know.
So we were going to try something tonight. Like I said, the last few Wednesday nights we've had guests on. We decided tonight we were kind of like, man, we really want to break up the same old, which is what we do. It's the Wednesday night live. We get up here and yap and run our mouth.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear from everybody else. We'd love to keep some life in it, get some different guests in here, and not saying you guys aren't enough, but actually get some. What we really want is some people calling in and telling about some ghost stories. Tell us about some haunted locations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I want to get that Puerto Rican up here.
He's up there.
I want to get him on the screen with that daggone shop cat he's got helping him work on equipment.
Every time I hit the table, I've got our camera's got something going on. Dylan, yes, Friday, August the 29th, Dylan, Old Hospital on College Hill will belong to Down South Supernatural. August 29th. Dylan, please don't wait and ask Reagan on August the 28th. Whatever you do, don't ask her on August 28th.
No.
If you want me to call her and ask her right now, go and put the bird in her ear, let me know.
Yeah.
I'll call and say, look, we really would like for Dylan to go on just one little overnight trip. So we'll leave Friday morning sometime. We'll have him back home Saturday morning sometime. before
Yeah,
lunch. Good Lord willing, before lunch.
hopefully so.
But yeah, August 29th. August 29th. I'm sitting here clicking on my dates. I always feel like I'm forgetting something when I finally started loading things.
I do need to say something about College Hill before we get any further into this.
College Hill's been a hot location lately.
Yeah,
Old
old
hospital on College
hospital
Hill.
on College
Lots
Hill.
of people, man. We saw a cool video the other day. How would you like? Sorry, I'll say this real quick. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Okay, go ahead.
Some people just a few weeks ago. I don't know if you've seen it. They had rented the old hospital on College Hill where we're going. The guy looks out the window, or I say guy, I think it was a female. She looks out the window as they're about to get started, and lo and behold, you'll never guess who pulls up at the location, all out of the blue, to see if they can go in and check it out. These people love this place. They go all the time. Nick and Tessa Groff pull up.
My God.
Can you imagine being there?
I would
Down
fall out.
south there, we're about to start investigating the hospital, and Nick and Tessa Groff drive up, pull up, and they want to investigate with you. Is that not crazy?
I'd ask them if they'd laugh if I fell out. Fainted.
So yeah, it happened to some folks who were there. So what a night they had, man! I'm sure that he'll be dropping a video shortly. They actually, of course, done the live recording.
Yeah.
So it'll be a cool video coming out.
Yeah.
But you guys look back. There's been a lot of people going lately. A few people we know and people we don't. Just the videos are popping up from everywhere, and hopefully it'll be just as active for us as it has been for everybody else.
Yeah.
Because people have really been getting a lot of action, man. A lot of communication there, which is what we hope we get to.
Have I read somewhere that there's a report and they see, like, not only they don't just communicate with spirits there, but other stuff as well? Like,
there's some things happening. Yeah, there's all types of spirits, man. That place has like lots of other places have over the years have been used for different things, as far as a hospital, psychiatric ward, all different kind of things.
And I actually thought of something that I'm going to say real quick.
All different kind of things.
And okay.
Hey, Selena, how are you? We see you on Facebook tonight. We do have somebody on Facebook.
Hey, Selena.
Thank you for hopping on. I just found you.
Selena.
So anybody who's been on and off of Facebook, I'll say it again as I always do. We don't see your comments through our PC like we do the YouTube comments and things like that. So we're not ignoring you. I just happened to turn my phone on to see if there were any comments tonight. So thank you, Selena, for getting on. We appreciate that. We do have one person on. Where is all the Facebook folks gone?
I have no idea.
I have noticed that our followers and our interaction on our social media, on our lives, falls off during the summer.
Yeah.
And I think it's mostly because I feel like people are busier in the summer. The days are longer. People are outside doing things as I would be doing if I wasn't sitting right here.
Yeah.
So I think when the fall comes and weather changes,
I think all that'll pick back
daylight saving time, the days get shorter, and soon we come back on for sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. No worries, Edna. You're good. You're good. So what were you going to say about, you were going to say something when I cut you off? My fault, man.
I'm just thinking, like, there's all kinds of reports for not only spirit activity at this old hospital on College Hill. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've read somewhere you got the skinwalker activity out there.
Really?
And, yeah.
TikTok, what's up? We got some people just flying up there on TikTok.
What's up, TikTok? Welcome on, all new viewers.
So I didn't know anything about skinwalkers there.
Yeah.
Do you believe in skinwalkers?
I honestly I'm up in the air about it. Do I think it's a possibility? I believe it could be.
So what's the definition of a skinwalker? I'm going to ask the old Google.
Big Deal has spoken. He says, I say we try to make a return trip to the Tribute Clinic Or have we been there too many times already? Question. LOL. I don't know, big deal. You want to make that drive again?
I've only been there one time. You guys have been there several times.
Yeah, I love, and I'll go several more times if I have to. I love that place. Yeah, I do love that place.
So, a skinwalker in Navajo folklore is a malevolent witch who can transform into possess, or disguise themselves as an animal. Now, I
Yeah,
have seen that. I have seen some wild videos. Then I wonder, man, was that AI? You see somebody walking, across the field, and all of a sudden they drop down on all fours and turn into an animal.
yeah,
What?
that's
What?
crazy awesome.
Do you believe that?
I believe somewhere in the world that could be a possibility.
Do you really? I don't know how I feel about it. So in this day and time, anything you see on video now, especially as strong as AI is, I have to question everything I see. However, skinwalker videos and pictures of skinwalkers have been on social media, on the internet, way before AI. So, I don't know. I know
Yeah,
there's some highly intelligent people out there like AI who can make a video like that. You and I do not happen to be one of those
yeah, I suck at video.
at this present time.
Yeah,
So who believes in skinwalkers? Somebody tell me. I'm having a hard time believing in it. But I do believe the part of it when it says folklore, that makes me wonder. And when I think of Navajo, I feel like it's more of an Indian reservation type spirit. Malevolent. Tell me about malevolent.
malevolence, that stuff where you're in a really unknown area and that we usually go in on investigation and you're holding a spirit box or a flashlight, and next thing you know, something unseen knocks that SOB out of your hand. That's malevolent.
So isn't that kind of like
Poltergeist.
poltergeist?
Yeah.
So is it the same? I am too, Dylan. I know there are people in the world who might have experienced things we have not, who would probably go to their deathbed saying they're real. And I guess I probably won't believe it until I actually experience one. Kind of like I did with the spirits.
That's what I was going to bring up.
I really didn't believe it until
you
I've
can't
experienced
really
it.
say that because 4 or 5 years ago, I would have thought if you would have asked me if I could have kept a little thing called Down South Supernatural going that were a team of ghost hunters, no, I would have told you were crazy. I would have told you to stop smoking whatever you were smoking.
Yeah. I didn't believe it until I experienced it. So I'm gonna leave that the same way as Skinwalker. I didn't mean to get hung up on Skinwalkers, but you said Skinwalkers at the hospital where we're going. I'm thinking,
that would be pretty cool.
So you mean to tell me you've seen video of Skinwalker or something in that hospital?
Article on that old College Hill page.
I got you.
From being in something like that, being in that area. I mean, you got to remember that area has a lot of history to it. I mean, you got the Hatfields and McCoys little feud out in that area. I believe on that land back when the war was going through.
Well, there's a place called Skinwalker Ranch somewhere.
Yeah,
I've seen videos of it. I've seen some of those videos for sure.
Yeah, they got a whole documentary series on that.
A few skinwalkers that she has seen on YouTube look like the gray aliens. Maybe they're related. Could be.
That could be.
I feel like anything's possible, even though I don't believe it. I feel like anything is possible for sure. This day and time. So yeah, we got hung up on a skinwalker. It's funny how you get hung up on things that I absolutely know nothing about.
Yeah.
But hey, you get a biased opinion then. I'll tell you how it is. How I feel about it. Nothing wrong with that. That's America. Freedom of speech. You get to say what you want.
Yeah.
That's one good thing that isn't fully taken away from us yet.
Right now, this lie's probably gonna get reported too because they just said something about America. Fred and mistake.
No, man, no, it's America. But yeah, you gotta watch how you say America. You gotta watch how you say it.
Gosh, I enjoy what though.
So really, and it says mostly when people start talking about uh, skinwalkers, they're basically associated with coyotes. Coyotes all around my house. I don't know about you guys. You guys watching? We got a lot of coyotes in North Carolina now.
Yeah.
Wolves. We got wolves also. Foxes. We got the foxes. We got bears. We got bears around us right now.
Yeah.
So yeah. Then it says they can even appear as bipeds. What is a biped?
That little thing that you ride around on if you don't have a license.
That's a moped, man.
Oh God! Oh crap! Okay. And I mean, I don't ride around on it because my balance ain't all the 100% best.
So yes, and basically to break it down, skinwalkers are basically known for their ability to transform into various animals, often choosing shapes based on the abilities they need, i.e., like a wolf for speed, a bear for hunting or unliving something. It's hard not to say that the K word.
I know. Don't go into too much depth on it.
It says also skinwalkers are associated with a darkness and an evil, and their actions are considered harmful to humans, harmful to others and humans. In Navajo culture, skinwalkers are the opposite of medicine men and healers, representing a perversion of sacred practices. Skinwalkers are the opposite of medicine and healers. They're the opposite.
That's true, Dylan.
Navajo people often avoid discussing skinwalkers due to the fear and respect for their tradition. I get that. I bet you can't go out on a Navajo or any reservations or skinwalker ranch and tell somebody there's no such thing as a skinwalker.
I bet you can't either.
You might be unalive.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, and it says right here, I was just talking about it. Skinwalker Ranch. It's a ranch in Utah, and it's known as Skinwalker Ranch. It is associated with reported paranormal and also UFO related phenomena, further fueling interest in the folklore. So Skinwalker Ranch is not just about skinwalkers, it's UFOs and different things happening out in the state of Utah.
And do you remember when you were picking on my accent?
Yeah.
Do you know what you just did to me and all these followers up
what
here?
I did?
When you said Utah.
Utah.
You said Utah.
Utah. That sounded like you're tall.
Yeah.
No, it's not you're tall.
You just told somebody they were tall.
UTAH. UTAH. All right, enough of the skinwalkers. I don't believe in them until I see one. And hold on. With that being said, how do we know we haven't seen one?
I know.
We've seen lots of animals.
Yeah.
We've seen some wild things.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah. All right, let's go on. So you hit me with something today. You taught me something as you usually do. You said we need to talk about something tonight about purgatory.
Yeah.
Does anybody know about purgatory? I'm fixing to be done with Twitch. Actually, that's Twitch. We get these random comments that were actually originally coming through Kick. So it started off with Kick. Kick is always somebody's trying to scam you or sell you something. Now I see Twitch. We're just trying something different. I saw Utah.
Utah.
So anyway, we were talking today, Riley and I were talking earlier today about purgatory. And I'll be honest with you, at the time, till I started thinking about it, I really didn't understand purgatory. I've heard the word, but it wasn't exactly what I thought it was when I actually started discussing it. Does everybody out there know? Okay, Confident, she says, I know a lot about purgatory. Thank you. So I didn't realize until I started doing some reading. There's got to be other people out there, not just me, who didn't understand purgatory, but basically the word purgatory, it is not from the Bible. It's not from the Bible.
You won't even find it in the
it's
Bible.
Not in the word purgatory is not in the Bible. The term itself was literally, well, of course, purgatory means to cleanse, to purge or cleanse, and it didn't really come into existence until 1175 A.D. So that's quite a ways ago.
Yeah.
The belief in purgatory is void of any serious doctrinal support. It is not a teaching inspired by God. Basically, it's not in the Bible. It is a teaching that was first clearly expressed by the Roman Catholic Church as early as the Council of Florence, somewhere around 1431 to 1449 AD. So, as Coffee Nut said, it's known and taught by Catholics. So yeah, so the thought of purgatory, and Coffee Nut, you might even know more about it. I'm just going off what I was reading, trying to do some studying on it. Basically, purgatory is based on the Catholic belief now, to teach that someone who sinned and repent in this life, they may still have to undergo after death punishments from God for their transgressions. So basically, as Christians or believers,
Coffee Nut said she or he can find it. It is in the Bible. Just give me a minute.
Go for it. Yeah.
Go for it, Coffee Nut.
Absolutely. But it basically saying, if you're a believer, if you're a believer in God, if you ask for forgiveness, you'll be forgiven of your sins, and you'll go to heaven.
Yeah.
So if you don't believe and you don't repent for things you've done wrong, you go to hell. So I'm automatically thinking there's a heaven or a hell.
Yeah.
If I have to choose, I know where I'm going.
Yeah.
I know what I believe in. So the thought of purgatory is basically a little bit different. It's saying that you can be forgiven for your sins, but your soul or your body, you will be stained. Basically, is what it's saying.
Yeah.
And on that judgment day, you'll go to a purgatory. I guess you go there to be judged there.
To be purged.
You'll go there and you will suffer unsurmountable pain before you go to heaven. So that's wild.
Yeah.
To me, the thought of it is so far from what I've been told through the Bible.
Which actually brings up a really good point. Now, once I read all of that or heard all of that today, it started clicking to me why we communicate with so many negative spirits. Because I mean, if I'm in the middle of somebody hurting me or being tortured, and somebody's trying to have a full-on conversation with me, I'm probably going to be pretty pissed off.
Yeah.
And a smart ass in my remarks or what I say to you.
Thank you for the comment, Big Bad Booty Daddy. Purgatory is a Catholic state of cleaning sins after death to prep for entrance to heaven. So basically, like you said, you do get a second chance if you believe the Catholic way of purgatory. I get that. So it also says Catholics believe that some people retain a stain on their souls for sins they have committed, even if they repented for them sins and they ask for forgiveness. It says when they die, according to their teachings, the stain remains on their immortal souls. Those whose stained souls are not considered worthy of eternal torment in hell, fire must still have them clean before entering God's presence. So basically, they're going to go through an ordeal. They're repentant. They're going to suffer for their sin, even though they've asked for forgiveness. They're going to suffer through some pain if they want to go to heaven.
Yeah.
How about that? So that's purgatory. I sure had it so wrong, man, for so long. Lee, that is very interesting on that thought about Skinwalker Ranch. Robert Bigelow owns Skinwalker Ranch. Bigelow also owns Bigelow Aerospace, one of the I got you. So that's might explain why there's so much phenomena in Utah on the Skinwalker Ranch.
Utah.
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 That's interesting. I did not know that, Lee. I didn't know that. That's very interesting. I'll read just this little quick other thing to finish it up. So the Catholic Church doctrinal solution to the problem, which they created of a dirty soul, is that it must enter an intermediary state of existence known as purgatory. Once there, a person must spend short but unknown amount of time enduring sufferings in order to be purged from all sin and made spiritually clean. So it's a short time, sounds like, and I guess that may depend on your sins, how short or long you stay there. But I guess that if you end up going to purgatory and not to hell, so do you go? You don't just go to heaven first. You go to purgatory, or do you go to?
Yeah.
I guess basically, if you haven't done anything wrong, you go right to heaven. Is that right? Or does everybody go to purgatory first?
I honestly, from what I've read on it,
let me know, Coffee Nut. Let me know. So if you're a person who's never done anything wrong, and I don't think there's nobody walking the face of the earth today that fits those shoes. Got you.
Okay, Lee.
So do you go to heaven, straight to heaven, if you hadn't done anything wrong? Or if you've done some things that are so bad, unforgiving, do you still have a chance to go to heaven? You go to purgatory first. You just may go there and suffer longer to get your cleanse. Is that the thought? Somebody help me. I feel like I'm about to start preaching. Woo!
I'm kind of feeling it flutter. I got a little flutter going in my stomach.
So yeah, I don't know. So basically, what it's saying, it says once there, a person must spend a short but unknown amount of time of enduring sufferings in order to purge from all sin and be spiritually clean. It is only after this purging, according to the Catholic Church, that a person is worthy enough to enter heaven. So the Catholics defend their teachings by arguing that prayer for the dead is an ancient practice. Actually, it is an ancient false practice promulgated by those considered authorities by the church. Okay.
Look at that Coffee Nut said.
If you die with no mortal sins unconfessed, then the chances of you getting into heaven are a lot better. I got to reread it twice. That's just how I am.
They are.
Oh, I do too. I believe in life after death.
They are venial and
mortal sins. Okay. You die with no mortal sins unconfessed.
Okay, Coffee Nut.
Well, that makes total sense.
Yeah, that does make sense.
So, Coffee Nut, I got to ask you, that being said, to be a Catholic, does everybody have to believe that? Do you believe you go to a purgatory first? If not, if you don't believe that, you're not a Catholic. Am I reading that right?
Oh, God. Look what Dylan just said. Supposedly, if Jeffrey Dahmer asked God to forgive him of all his sins and brought Jesus into his life/heart, does he deserve an instant trip to heaven?
Dylan, I get you, man.
He probably needs to be scalded for a little while.
If you believe in God and He asks for forgiveness, the Bible says you go to heaven. But man, you think there's a special place in heaven for people who have done so much harm. And I would think that this is just me talking. I have no clue. I would think that a Jeffrey Dahmer, if he was Catholic, and he got to a purgatory, I think his stay there would not be a short one. I would say his stay there would be a long, very long cleanse.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, cool. Well, we jumped on a tangent tonight. We went from
Yeah.
skinwalkers to purgatory. So we've used the word purgatory in different ways. I never
Yeah.
used that thought of a purgatory as a place to get cleansed.
Yeah.
Have you?
I
I
had
always thought of
to
purgatory as places we've been that's been so much full of negativity.
to
With that being
this.
said, though, that kind of fits the realm of what we're talking about.
Yeah.
A purgatory would be a place where a lot of pain and suffering is going on.
That's why I said what I said,
Makes sense.
because we get so much negativity responses. I mean, if you're getting your ass kicked 24/7, you're probably going to be pretty negative. If somebody asks you a question,
All right, Instagram looks like our hour's up for you. You can join us on YouTube if you want to. We'll be ending the live on Instagram now. Thank you for the few folks who were there. King
Yeah.
Penguins, John. Thank you all. Appreciate it. So that's the thing about Instagram. Instagram is an hour. An hour it cuts, and you have to redo the live.
oh my goodness, we have been going an hour.
Yeah,
That's
we've
good.
been moving along. I was thinking, but we never. You know what? We got up off on such a tangent on the things we were doing. We were going to do a live tonight, y'all. We were going to go investigating the graveyard where we got so much communication at on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
We haven't been back since February.
Yeah, we need
to make a trip there. But we were going to do that live tonight. But we wanted to go live with we had to have one phone. Let me hear what Coffee Nut said. To be Catholic, you have to believe in purgatory. Gotcha. If you are not Catholic, then I guess believe what you like. This is America. I get you. Totally understand that. And that's what I was thinking. So you can't be a half Catholic. You're either all Catholic or not Catholic. And I say that, and I'm not even joking. I say that because there are so many people that I know who are Christians or believe in God, especially on Sunday morning when they go to church.
Yeah.
But what about the other 6 days of the week when you've done all the things that you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you ask forgiveness every Sunday? I guess it's possible. But I feel like, I don't know, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth when I think of that.
Yeah.
Not that I'm not perfect at all. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm that guy up here on this pedestal.
I don't know, but I do like to think he's pretty high up on the pedestal.
Lee said his light will return to the realm of light. I got you.
Attaboy, Lee Ransom. Well, you have them no down south shirts we forgot to send you. I hope you will
maybe when he returns to the realm of light, he might be
able to find them damn shirts.
He might be wearing one.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna mail them tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna mail them tomorrow.
You mail them things tomorrow. You need to mail those things tomorrow.
And if I don't, I'm gonna bend over and I'm gonna let you rear back and ball kick me.
Bust you up, buddy. Split them.
Make me holler so loud that Lee Ransom hears it.
Lee said he sent us a pic.
What kind of pic you sending?
So maybe we may, I don't know, we may try to do. We kind of want to switch it up a little bit on our Wednesday night live. Just try to do something that everybody will like. A lot of people don't like sitting here, and Riley and I we could yap for hours.
Yeah.
Especially when we find a topic that we find interesting. We've been hitting a lot of them lately. Just totally different from what we ever talk about. As in Purgatory tonight, we never talked about skinwalkers. I don't think we ever had. Those are subjects I like to get more involved in and learn more about them for sure.
I mean,
I don't know that we'll ever go to Utah to experience Skinwalker Ranch. I'm not going to say what we won't do, but it's definitely not on the calendar right now.
Yeah.
Check your phone. Oh, your phone's up. Your phone's hanging. You can't check your picture. We'll check it out. See what you sent, Lee. Vampires. Yeah.
That would be awesome, Paul. I want to first ask, could I be one?
My question is, are there any people out there in this world who can actually say they've experienced a vampire?
Yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah.
And is it like, what was that show on for so long with the vampire family?
Twilight.
Yeah. I mean, is it like that? Because they made that show really look really real. Speaking of that, some of those vampires turned into animals. So were they skinwalkers too on that show?
I have no idea.
I mean, I can see one of the guys turning into a wolf right now.
There
One of the
were
vampires.
wolves on the show.
Yeah, a pack of wolves was that pack of vampires. If I remember correctly.
I have no clue. I did not watch it.
You did. It was a good show. Now I'm thinking that I'm thinking back. I feel like if I'm wrong, somebody can correct me. I think that show when they started fighting and started hunting, they turned into wolves. And I think was one of them a bear? Did some of them another group turn into a bears or some type of animal? Or were they all wolves fighting each other? I don't know, but that considers to me that's a skinwalker. That's a skinwalker. So you telling me today that we've just discovered, you and I sitting here, that a vampire could possibly be a skinwalker? Hello.
I guess so.
I have not, but I need to. Yeah, drinking human blood will make you sick. Yeah, I would think so. I don't know, Dylan. You got me now. Got me now.
No, I've never actually looked it up, Dylan.
Man, I didn't realize Dracula was so thought of that and part of it was so old. 1897. So Dracula refers to the novel by Bram Stoker, published in 1897, which introduced the character of Count Dracula, a vampire who seeks to spread his curse to England. The novel is a cornerstone of vampire literature and has inspired countless adaptations in various media. Funny thing about that is, now that I'm talking about vampires, I listened to, I hadn't listened to it in a long time, several months, Calls from Beyond.
George
Norrie, that show. One morning, he had a vampire on. This guy said he was a vampire. Not only was he a vampire, he had his own pack of vampires. They go out, they do things together. I hope they ain't out drinking people's blood and all that.
I saw a chupacabra one time. She was working at the naked
harem in El Paso. I don't know. Now we're on it tonight, man. Now I'm really curious. So basically, this book is a fictional book that all of a sudden it turns into real life. Is that what you're telling me? Bram Stoker published this book in 1897 and about Count Dracula. So is that when it really started, or was this book based on the findings of this author, or was based on something he had heard or something he had known?
Oh no, I have no absolute idea.
I don't know. We have to save that one for another night.
Yeah, we will.
We're gonna have to look it up. You got something to do the rest of the week. Finish editing that video so we can drop it Saturday.
Oh,
I'm good. We're not planning to be out of town this Saturday like we popped up last weekend.
Yeah,
and we're gonna find out about vampires.
So
we all got homework. Let's find out about vampires. I don't really believe in a vampire. I will tell you that we when we went to Florida, Orlando a few weeks ago, we went on that. What was that ride we got on that had Count Dracula in that bad boy hopping around that ride, and he was fighting
Um,
Frankenstein. Was he fighting Frankenstein?
well, yeah,
That was an awesome ride. There was
yeah,
a werewolves in there.
yeah.
That was awesome.
That was freaking
I
awesome.
can't think of the name of it, but if you go, it's at that new park. It's that the Epic Universe, Epic World, or whatever it is. That's a great ride. Oh, TikTok's trying to jump timing on you.
Hold on, TikTok. I got y'all. Let me.
He said they didn't have tacos in at that time. What's that? What's your question? What's your question, Angel? Mr. Durham Paranormal.
What you got, Angel?
Speaking of tacos, Riley and I did eat Taco Bell for lunch yesterday.
Yeah.
And naturally, Angel, he started talking about you. He was like, I need to send a picture of this to Angel, let him know we eat Taco Bell.
Yeah, I did. And I totally forgot to send the picture.
Tripwire? Oh, you got a question for us or for Paul? Oh, for Paul. I got you. Yeah, Paul's doing some heck of stuff. I follow Paul a little bit now, man. He's a builder. He just can build a computer. He can build anything.
Yeah.
Angel, yeah. It opened about 30 minutes after lunch, Angel. The third idea opened. Angel, you and Paul should touch base some, man. Y'all two, I'll put y'all's heads together and you tell them what you
And
got.
we have got to find a weekend to get that radio to Angel.
Well, I got to go to Rayford between now and Sunday afternoon. Rayford, I know that's not Raleigh. But maybe we can ride up to Raleigh and bus, I think it's US 1 and head back over to Rayford. I don't know if we'll figure it out. Yeah, no doubt. You and Angel can make something happen.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
Maybe y'all together.
I think y'all need to bounce some ideas off your head.
Maybe y'all
me and Riley
together.
are always throwing stuff at Angel.
Yeah.
We need this, we need that. And the way we've been going with with me messing up one of our laser grids, Angel had to rebuild it. Now we lift some equipment. All right, I'll say it again tonight before we get off here.
Boy, suck.
No, man, we don't suck. We're making it go with this thing.
Yeah, I know.
We ain't give up. Heck no, we don't suck. I'm saying don't leave any of your ghost hunting investigation equipment in your vehicles this time of the year.
Yeah,
especially the ones made out of plastic. Because let me tell you what they'll do.
It will.
They will disform. They will melt, and bad things happen. So yeah,
you can get an upset body.
Yeah, we've ruined 3 or 4 pieces of equipment this summer by leaving our backpack. We got a lot of cases that we take on big investigations. We hardly ever use all the equipment. When Riley and I run out last minute going somewhere, we used to keep a backpack sometimes. Well, we just happened to, I said we both did, but it was mostly me. I left our backpack in our truck, and it stayed in there about a week. It was one of those days, like we've had the last week or so. It was probably 140 or 50 degrees inside that truck.
Angel said, where's the Palter Pod show?
Yeah, we got it right here. I bring it back in.
Here you go, Angel. He's about to show you.
Uh-oh. The generator failed.
Processor?
No, that generator. So it's so this device, it's gonna be hard to see up here. You see it's kind of wavy. It's perfectly straight it was when we got it, but it's funny, you can't tell it up here. So the top and the bottom are supposed to be pretty even. The bottom has places it's over a half an inch. It's hard to tell in the camera. So this thing's supposed to, anyway, it's melted. It is not straight anymore. And when it did, It messed up the antenna. The antenna's flopping.
Angel said it. Now it's going to be called the melted pod.
There you go. So when it's sunk, that screw coming out the side, it's not sticking out straight. You can't hardly tell it in the camera, guys, but you can tell it's sticking up a little bit. That's when it, it kind of melted and shrunk.
It's warped like that.
This thing is bowed in. It's real wavy.
Yeah.
The battery compartment is not straight anymore. Hey, but it's built Durham Paranormal tough. Let me tell you.
Does that thing still work?
It does still work, y'all. I feel like the insides. Oh,
really? Andy's talking to us back there.
We ain't talked to Andy in a while. How you doing, Andy?
You need to go to bed.
Like it said bad.
Something, yeah.
I don't have what she's having.
Got the ring out there.
Yeah.
The melted pod. Yeah. Learn from us. If it can happen, me and Riley will do it. That's for sure. We set the example sometimes, and we're not even trying to do it, but we do.
Yeah. That sounds awesome, Angel. And we still got to get that day to get you that radio so you can dissect that thing and start on that geo core.
Is this the one we're still talking about? This one?
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Angel, is this the one where we're talking about, brother? Taking the ye?
It's kind of, it's not a fancy, it's not a fancy box like this one back here.
No.
Like the last one you built the portal. But I guess it could be made into, whatever we need to do.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
It's not huge.
You talk.
Really?
We're still on.
Okay.
Anyway, I think this thing's probably about a foot long. Probably 8 inches tall. 5 inches deep or thick. If the box is in good shape, it may make a good portal. It's lightweight. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for us tonight, guys. I'm ready.
Angel said it will take me a while just to let you know if that worked.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay,
It would.
Just message me, brother.
What we're trying to do with this new box is something off the chart.
Yeah.
We're trying to make a special piece of equipment that I don't think has been done.
Not around here.
Angel said, no, it ain't going to just be. It ain't going to be just be what you said. It's going to be. It's going to do several other things also.
Yeah.
There's no need copying somebody. We're going to make ours. It's going to be like we want. It's going to do several things. Put it that way.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, y'all, thank you. It's been a good live tonight. I hope you enjoyed the talking about different things and just trying to shake it up a little bit. Don't be surprised next Wednesday night if we don't go to the graveyard. We'll have our first Wednesday night live at the graveyard. We're thinking about making that happen. Weather, depending on the weather, just to do something a little bit different. We'll see.
Yeah.
But anyway, with that being said, thank y'all for hopping on tonight. We appreciate y'all. We thank y'all. Spread us out, share us out. Now, see that kick ain't nothing. But anyway, this is the part of it where we say, what do we say?
We say, well, y'all, thank y'all for joining and keeping up with us and commenting tonight. But until this next Wednesday, keep a look at the channel. Sometimes I'll make posts about videos that we're going to be dropping, but we should be dropping. I should have a video ready to roll by Saturday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time.
Thank you, Coffee Nut, for joining us. We appreciate it. Share us out.
Thank you, Coffee Nut.
Well, bring it, man. Let's say it. I'm ready to eat.
And until this next Wednesday night, you can catch us at that down south out.
Good night, TikTok.
Good night,
everybody. Later.